A strange doll in a strange dress. There once was an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly, and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. That is mighty vague, isn't it? However, that it will lead to more optional content, which is fantastic. So, this is coming back up the way that we went through here originally. And we went through here, and then we went up the ladder, and that puts you out right behind the bonfire. It's so cool to go back through all these areas. Back at the bonfire. Let's level up. So now from here, if we go back through this door, remember this leads back up to where we met Oscar. We will find... Where is he? We will find Oscar. Oscar has tragically and unfortunately gone hollow. Which we knew was going to happen. He knew it was going to happen. So the least we can do for him is put him out of his misery. It's okay, Oscar. I was doing you a service. Crest shield. Shield of a nameless knight, likely a high-ranked knight of Astora. One of the enchanted blue shields, the crest shield greatly reduces magic damage. Let's see, this weighs 3. My current shield weighs 5.5. Does this reduce 100% damage? I'm switching to this. It weighs less, it blocks the same amount of damage, and it blocks magic damage. Give me that, please. In honor of Oscar, I shall wield his shield. There's nothing else extra in here. No, okay. So if we head up these stairs, I think this guy's going to throw the boulder at me again, because it was so funny the first time. I didn't think your joke was very funny either time, bud. And then heading back through here. Let's see. Stop shooting arrows at me. So if I head now into this room. Come on. There we go. If you can remember, I know it was a long time ago, but this door was completely locked before. We couldn't go into it. But now, since I picked up the key that was on top of the roof in Firelink, I can now open it. And if we head into here, and we go down these stairs, there's an item halfway down the staircase. The rusted iron ring. This iron ring was used to shackle the guilty. It is terribly rusted and faintly stained with blood. Those who find this strange ring to their liking will be pleased to find it easier to gain footing on poor ground, such as swamps. So what that essentially means is, if you're wearing this ring, then whenever you're walking in water, or in a swamp or anything like that, you no longer move any differently. You move at the same speed that you would have moved before. Which would have been mighty useful in Blighttown, wouldn't it? But, I mean, we have it now, so if a need ever arises for it, we can use it. So, essentially, that's all that there is extra at this place. Remember, right here is where we did the plunge attack on the Asylum Demon. There's now a giant hole in the floor. Let's see, if I actually roll over to this other platform, I can avoid a bit of fall damage. There we go. So yeah. There we go. So now in order to get out of here, we just need to proceed the same way that we did the first time, like normal. Except this time, instead of just approaching the ledge, there's actually a nest here, which will give me another opportunity to curl up like a ball. And just like that, we're back in Firelink. So there's that optional portion rounded off. Let's see, there's an item. I don't want to fall. Actually, I'm not going to get that item, because I don't want to fall down to where Frampt is by accident and have to give him the Lord Vessel. For a second I thought, what's his face wasn't there anymore. Alright. So, back in Firelink. Oh, you're still here. I thought you were heading down below. Nice. You have anything else to say?
There you are. I'll be heading down, but there's no worries.
No? Okay, whatever. Let me check something real quick. Only 2. I'm gonna make a quick pit stop over to the merchant that sells moss, because I'm going to require some additional blooming purple moss. Owie. I'm really not sure what happened there. But, I'm alive, so I guess I won't complain. So heading back into here, I can kill this stupid rat again. My new sword is too big to swing in this tiny place. There we go. I'm really glad I got this sword instead of the mace. I don't know if I would have been able to do Ornstein and Smough with the mace. I mean, maybe after enough attempts I would have been able to, but I mean, it took... I shouldn't say that. It took too many attempts anyway, so... But I did manage to do it. I'm still so proud of that.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Hello.
You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of my moss, then? Plenty of...
I am, as a matter of fact, here for moss. Oh my gosh, they're 1,000 apiece. Well, go ahead and buy 2 of them. I feel like I will need more, though. So let me use a couple of soul items, if I have any. I actually have none. I have no soul items. What the heck? Let's see, are there any of these that I won't need? Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna use that. Let's use that. Dude, that's only 1200? What on earth? Core of an Iron Golem. I think Core of an Iron Golem is an axe. But I'm liking my sword. So let's pop that. Yeah. Alright. I shall buy... Wait. 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 more so I have 6. I think that's a decent amount. And while I'm here, I think I'm also going to buy some more poison arrows. Just because they're... You never know when it could come in handy to take out someone remotely from a distance. I'll buy another 15 so I have 30. Okay.
Come again if you please.
You're most welcome. Alright. So heading back to the bonfire. Heading back to the bonfire. Yay, Firelink! So I now am going to want to fast travel back to Anor Londo. I know I just left there, you know, kind of have a sour taste in our mouth from Ornstein and Smough, but it has to be done. So back to Anor Londo we go. Alright, so from here I'm gonna want to head on straight down the elevator. Ooh, can I make it? Ooh, barely. I wish I had a different helmet. I don't really like the way this helmet looks. It looks like... I don't know. There's too many slits. Like, why can't there just be one slit so I can see? Are all the other ones necessary? I don't know, I think it looks odd. Alrighty. So now from here, I'm gonna want to make my way back to the big spinny staircase. Head down the stairs. All the way down. Back here into the room with all the painting guardians. Let's see, this guy hiding behind here thinks he's slick. Wow, sick dodge. Bro, what is that combo? Hello? Holy crap. This dude's doing a number on me. I'm almost surprised he didn't dodge that. Ooh, this is a pretty good time to try out some lightning spears. Let's see if I can't pick one or two of these guys off. Hey, you. You're throwing projectiles at me? It is I who throw projectiles at you, bro. It is a one-shot kill, that's pretty good. I'm still learning how to use this spell. It does kind of rely on being close enough to them to lock on. I'm trying to experiment with new stuff. Quit getting so close to me. I mean, okay, if you want to fight me that close, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's try again. Let's try and be sneaky about it. I don't think I'll be able to get close enough to one of these guys to lock on. Ugh. For God's sake. Why can I not lock onto these guys? Dude. That was a little bit point blank, but I'm not using this spell very well. I'm not used to using magic in this game. This is all new to me. That was a pretty funny one. This is fun when it works right. Or when, well, I should rephrase. This is fun when I do it right. Will he dodge it? Nope. Let's see, who else wants some? Both of you guys? I wish there was a way to increase the distance from which you can walk onto them. Nice. That's fun, that's fun. I need to figure out how to do it and not take as much damage, but... Die. Nice. Okay. So... if we can recall, the last time we were in here, I looked at this painting, and I went up to it, and it gave me the option to examine it, but it said, contraption does not move, which is strange. So, there's a giant painting. There's a bunch of people in here called Painting Guardians. Last time I was in here, it said that the contraption didn't move. I went to the Undead Asylum again, and I found a doll that says, she clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. So, you can reasonably deduce that now that we are in possession of this doll, if I approach the painting now and examine it, it triggers a cutscene. And just like that, we have been drawn into the painting. This is the scene from the painting. And we're in it. We're in the painted world of Ariamis. How cool is that? So if I continue along the bridge... God, this is so cool. This is such a cool concept. Heading up these stairs. I love that snow sound effect too. Makes me wish I could go and walk in snow right now. It's one of the most satisfying sounds in the world. We have a lovely bonfire. Let's have a rest here, shall we? Oh, right. So I should have mentioned that. I guess now's a good time. Once you enter the painting, which I've now done, you cannot leave it until you complete the area. Which is why I bought the moss before coming in here. Because if I didn't do that, I would have had no way to get it, because once you're in here, you can't leave until you finish the area, of course. So you might be thinking, well, why can't you just warp out of here? If I try and warp, this bonfire is cut off from the others, cannot warp. So it's kind of a commitment you have to make about whether or not you have what you need in order to progress through this area. But I think we should be all right. I have the moss, so yeah. Let me actually, while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and kindle this bonfire. I am sad that I lost all that humanity. That's a shame. That was like 6 humanity. If I was playing online, that would have been enough to spawn a vagrant in someone else's world, which is a cool mechanic that this game has, where if you die while you're playing online, of course, it's not just if you die. So if you have 5 humanity or more, and you die and leave a bloodstain, and then you die again without picking up that humanity, or without activating the bloodstain, thus reclaiming the humanity, obviously you lose the humanity. But what it does if you're playing online is whenever that happens, it attempts to send what's known as a vagrant to another player's game who's playing at the same time as you. And a vagrant is a special type of enemy. That's the only way that they can appear, if someone else loses humanity, 5 or more. And they're kind of like weird crab-looking things, and they yeah, anyway, that's just really cool. Stuff like that makes me wish I was playing online, but also stuff like invasions makes me glad that I'm not playing offline. And also, just so you know, I'm not playing offline by choice. The PC servers for all the Dark Souls games at the moment are completely shut down because of the recent release of Elden Ring. At least that's what the announcement said that they posted on Steam, is the reason for the outage. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be playing online anyway, just because just the whole invasion thing, it just sounds like not something that I would enjoy. But anyway, long talk over. Let me kindle this bonfire. Let's see. Humanity restored. And kindle. Okay, beautiful.